What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Flame078 here with another Apex Legends video. Today we are discussing once again our 10 match ranked challenge where I play 10 games with each legend to just relearn all the legends and figure out which legend is the best for the normal solo queue ranked grind. Today we are talking about Mirage. So if you've been enjoying this series, you like what I say here, you learn something new about the legend, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe because we will be covering all the legends here on this channel. Been having a lot of fun. Go through the playlist linked down below and in the cards for all the legends I've covered so far. But without further ado, let's talk Mirage. So the first thing I like to discuss in this series are my pre-game thoughts. Basically the prelude to the 10 matches, thinking about Mirage as a legend, or the legend I'm using for the matter, and just kind of getting out there my expectations, my mindset, more so just understanding, okay, how am I feeling about going into the matches, right? And Mirage, for me, he's a fun legend to use. I love using him in pubs, and it's very apparent that he has a little bit of skill to him, but clearly there's a reason you do not see him in higher levels ranked, and we'll cover that in a bit. Though the biggest thing is with his kit, I wanted to understand my own individual success during the 10 matches. I wanted to see what I can be on top of. Should I be prioritizing res since I have invisible reses, or should I be using my decoys and just surviving and fragging out? So what were the options for me? That was what I was thinking about. So let's just talk about how the matches went. Alright, so since my rank is slowly approaching diamond, my games are getting a little bit rougher, and honestly, using a legend like Mirage is truly adding more challenge than maybe is desirable for anyone's ranked experience. I would say using Mirage is like a 50-50 legend. Sometimes I really pull things off, created a cool plays, and other times I was like, well, I'm dying because I'm dying, you know, like at the end of the day, Mirage is someone you truly have to really have good gun skill and gun sense to really take advantage of, or to at least compete on the high level, because again, that's what you're relying on. The kit doesn't provide that much. This batch of games, like Revenant, really were so unfortunately, there's nothing I could truly showcase to you guys how amazing Mirage is. And also because of the 50-50 nature of Mirage, you know, RP gain was kind of inconsistent. I won some, I didn't win some, but again, this is the solo queue ranked experience. The legend I picked doesn't really determine my RP gain, just to keep that in mind. I just don't want you guys to think that I lost RP because of Mirage. A lot of times it's just due to bad drops and bad calls by my randoms. However, the legend can increase or decrease your survivability, right? So let's talk about and move on to just my analysis then. If my games didn't concretely show me anything positive that Mirage does well, then we just need to break down what Mirage can really do and understand what Mirage is capable of in ranked. So after my 10 games, I realized Mirage's greatest strength is being an entry fragger. Unlike the other lower picked legends, and like Revenant, there is no reason to play slow with Mirage. He gets his ult really fast. Pretty much at every fight you have his decoy barrage. His decoys can be used to distract enemies, create chaos, allow you to kind of just let them make the first shot, figure out where they are, and then you capitalize on that information. So highly encourage, if you're going to pick up Mirage, to be a little bit aggressive. Obviously, don't push every fight. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying don't be afraid to be a little aggressive, because I think Mirage shines truly in that sense. But there is one thing to note. Depending on who else is on your team, you should be going for the one to get your teammates back up as quickly as possible. The invisible res is really nice, and I managed to pull sometimes, you know, a res in the middle of a fight, just because everyone else is going to be too distracted, or a combination with decoys and third parties. Like you'll be able to get it off, because the couple of seconds of trying to find someone who is resing, and especially if you don't know exactly where it's happening, it's just not worth it, especially in a chaotic battle. So take that as an advantage if you're using Mirage. And like I said, Mirage truly is a legend that you should really be relying on your mechanical skills, your gun, your aim, etc. Because at the end of the day, the kit's not doing anything extra for you. Again, it's only about distractions and decoys. And even with that, you could provide some cheeky ways to get away, but that's a 50-50 in my experience, especially as a normal gamer. So don't rely that you'll be able to easily get away with using your Mirage Ultimate. That being said, though, unfortunately, due to the games the game commentary portion of the series is supposed to showcase the best of the legend, and Mirage just didn't have that. Again, I broke down the essentials of Mirage, so I hope you guys enjoyed that, learned something how to use him, and hopefully maybe if I pick him up again, I'll have a better luck of capturing good footage for y'all. But this is where I'm going to call it a day. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Stay tuned. We are covering more legends. I think Fuse or Gibby is next. Stay tuned. Thank you guys so much for your support, and I'll catch you guys real soon. Adios.